Good afternoon, Duane Beisner, Sales Manager and Sales Representative for ERA Real Estate. It's an exciting day. Great day to be in real estate. Just got back from the Tom Ferry Summit, 3-day conference in Anaheim. So pumped up, ready to go. For the quote of the day, there's much satisfaction and work well done, but there can be no happiness equal to the joy of finding a heart that understands, by Victor Robinson. For the joke of the day, the CIA had an opening for an assassin. After all the background checks, interviews, and testing were done, there were 3 finalists, 2 men and a woman. For the final test, the CIA agents took one of the men to a large metal door and handed him a gun. They say, we must know that you'll follow your instructions no matter what the circumstances. Inside this room, you'll find your wife sitting in a chair. You have to kill her. The man said, you can't be serious. I could never shoot my wife. The agent said, you're not the right man for the job. Second man was given the same instructions. He took the gun, went into the room. All was quiet for about 5 minutes. And then the man came out with tears in his eyes. I tried, but I can't kill my wife. The agent says, you don't have what it takes. Take your wife and go home. Finally, it was the woman's turn. She was given the same instructions to kill her husband. She took the gun, went into the room. Shots were heard, one shot after the other. They heard screaming, crashing, banging on the walls. After a few minutes, all was quiet. The door opened slowly, and there stood the woman. She wiped the sweat from her brow and said, this gun is loaded with blanks. I had to beat him to death with the chair. And for the business tip of the day, trying to be successful in 2 careers simultaneously is like trying to be married to 2 different people at the same time. Think about that. And for the Darwin Award of the day, back in 2009 in Louisiana, annoyed at how slowly her boyfriend was driving, Tamara, 22, encouraged him to pick up the pace so she could get to work on time. Joking that it would be faster to walk to work, she opened the door of the pickup truck and stuck her foot out before falling to her death. But wait, was her complaint valid? Nope. Deputies of the jurisdictional sheriff's office stated that the truck was traveling at highway speed on I-12 at the time of the incident. Her death was ruled accidental, but stupid. And for the social commentary, I thought this article was pretty interesting. It's called, Who's Hotter, Republican Women or Democratic Women? Well, a local Minnesota Republican Party operative yesterday waded into one of the signature political issues of our time. Who's hotter, Republican women or Democratic women? The Senate District 56 GOP party posted a video on the web yesterday outlining it or laying out its position on the hotness question. It leads with images of prominent Republicans such as Sarah Palin, Michelle Malkin, and Michelle Bachmann. The soundtrack is Tom Jones. She's a lady. Then there's an abrupt switch to the other side of the aisle. The theme is subtly conveyed with the strains of the Baja Men hit, Who Let the Dogs Out? Photos of Michelle Obama, Janet Reno, Rosie O'Donnell, oh my God, and Hillary Clinton flash on the screen. The video quickly made its viral way through the blogosphere and provoked strong reaction from state politicos and others. State Democratic Chairman Brian Meladins called the video sexist and offensive. The day when a woman was judged by her looks rather than by her competence and intelligence should have passed 3 generations ago, he said in a statement Tuesday. But apparently Republican leaders in the year 2010 still think that bygone era is the good old days and want to bring it back. You know what? Lighten up, man. Get a sense of humor. You Dems take yourselves way too seriously. He called for the video's removal and apology from the GOP chairman, Joe Solomon. Local Republican State House candidate Andrea Kiefer also requested the video be removed. Paul Schmelzer reports for the Minnesota Independent. Kiefer called the video a juvenile attempt at marketing. I don't know if it's juvenile, but it is marketing. This is not something I would condone. I am sending a request that the webmaster take it down immediately, she wrote in communication with the Independent. As of Wednesday morning, the party had removed the video from its website. Still, Salmon took a parting shot at what he seems to view as the humorless enforcers of the political correctness. Indeed. It is really unfortunate to relearn that the other side is severely lacking a sense of humor. Amen. Calls and emails to Salmon and the site's webmaster were not immediately returned Wednesday morning, but webmaster Randy Brown told the Minnesota Independent yesterday that the video was mainly intended to inject levity in the election season. Its only intention was to bring a smile to a few people's faces and possibly irritate a few others. Is it fair? Does it matter? Well, it wasn't intended to be fair. It was intended to be funny. Exactly. Politicians, Republicans and Democrats alike, actually didn't find it very funny when they argued Palin was the target of sexism during her 2008 vice presidential campaign. Palin herself branded Newsweek's November '09 cover photo of her in running shorts as sexist, the same image as the first photo that appears in the Minnesota GOP's group's video. It also seems that the district's image might benefit if GOP workers spent a bit less time compiling cheeky viral videos and a bit more time proofreading the party's webpage. Here's its mission statement. Our mission. Senate District 56 Republicans exist to promote our Republican principles, to help elect Republicans to the various offices which represent our area and reflect our beliefs. We in the district support each other and our neighbors to have government enable us to succeed, not enabling government to grow. Even though the offending video has been removed from the District 56 website, it of course lives on YouTube, with the clear disclaimer that it's meant to provoke a strong reaction and plainly succeeds. Because of its content, YouTube also requests that users register and confirm that they're over age of 18 prior to viewing. Oh my gosh. With all that in mind, the link to the video can be found on YouTube. The video fervor marks just the latest episode in a long season of election year gaffes. Here's a sampling. A New Hampshire state senator resigned last week after joking that Sarah Palin should have also died in that plane crash that killed former Alaska Senator Ted Stevens. Democratic Representative Mike McMahon of New York fired an aide after she issued a memo highlighting Jewish money donations to his challenger. Republican Representative Zach Wahb, a candidate for the governor last month, walked back his suggestion that the state of Tennessee secede from the federal government. And Kim Buck, a Tea Party candidate for Colorado's Senate, apologized last month for disparaging birthers. A Tea Party group in Iowa removed a billboard likening Obama to Adolf Hitler and Vladimir Lenin after numerous protests persuaded group leaders that it was distracted from the intended message, warning against the deprecations of big government. I have to agree, that's a little distracting. They probably can come up with a better image for that. But anyway, for real estate news, Mortgage Bankers Association says delinquencies down overall, but first-time delinquencies are up. According to latest data from the MBA, the nation's overall delinquency rate dropped to 9.85% in the second quarter, down from 10.06% of all loans outstanding 3 months earlier. The percentage of seriously delinquent loans, ones that are 90 plus days late or already repossessed by lenders, dropped to 9.11% from 9.54% in the first quarter. The drop in loans 90 days or more late was the biggest the MBA has ever recorded, according to the MBA's chief economist Jay Brinkman. It shows we're making headway, he said. He cited 3 reasons for the improvement. Fewer loans are coming up into the default process. The home buyer's tax credit, which increased demand for homes, generated many pre-foreclosure sales, removing the attached delinquent loans from the statistics. The government and lender-led mortgage modifications cured some payment programs as well. However, even with those bright spots, there was one troubling finding. First-time delinquencies increased after 4 quarters of decline. It inched up to 3.51% in the second quarter from 3.45% in the first quarter. According to Brinkman, the reversal reflects the weakness in both the housing market and the overall economy. It's a question of jobs, he says. It takes a paycheck to make a mortgage payment. So true indeed. I need to say this like I always do, though. This is the best buyer's market you and I will ever see in our lifetime. So, if you or anybody you know is looking to buy or sell a home anywhere in the world, give us a call at ERA. Here we have global reach. And if you're thinking about making a move into real estate, give me a call. I'm a sales manager as well. I'd love to talk to you. 714-996-3000. This is Duane signing off. Happy trails to you. As always, proud to be an American. Make sure you visit my website, rejedi.com. Thanks for watching.